Hey guys, Miss Gadsden's here today to show you a little bit about Google Slides. Some of you I know are interested in using Google Slides to learn and to show your learning about different things we've been talking about. You can do it for your social studies, for our science upcoming projects about animals. You can use this for all kinds of cool things, or you can do it just as an extension to your learning when you're doing reading or science or anything like that. So I'm just going to show you really quick a little bit about how to use Google Slides. So if your parents have a Google account, you can see if they'll let you log in or if they will create a Google account for you. You can also use PowerPoint. That's also something that could be used in Microsoft. So you would go to your Microsoft Office and you could use, of course, mine's not going to show up now. You could use PowerPoint instead, but I'm going to show you how to use Google Slides today. So what you're going to do is you log into Google Slides or log into Google, excuse me, and you click on Slides. This is what the teachers use for a lot of our presentations, okay? So you're going to click on, like, this is some of the ways that we've used it. All right, we're going to click on blank. So you're going to start a blank slideshow. And this is going to be just like PowerPoint, like some of us have already used in Miss Gadsden's class or in other classrooms. So let's say today I was learning about cheetahs. I've been doing a project just taking some notes and reading about cheetahs. So I'm going to start off. I want to make my slide to teach about cheetahs. Okay. So I'm going to type about cheetah. Okay. And then this is my epic book that I was reading. So let's say I'd read my book about cheetahs and I had taken some notes. And so now I'm going to display my learning using a Google slide. Okay. So you can write down all the things you learned about cheetahs, and then you're going to display those things on your presentation. Okay. So cheetahs by Miss Gadsden. So then if I want to insert a new slide, then I can go to insert, go to slide and go to new slide. And there's all these cool different designs that I can choose for my presentation. Let's see what Miss Gaston thinks looks cool. I like this one. This one's cool. And you can change colors. So where it says backgrounds, see how it says clear. If I wanted it to be yellow, I could make it yellow. If I want to change this color, you can change this color. Background color. I could change that black to this yellow color. You can do all kind of cool things to edit the way it's going to look. Okay. So like the first thing I might want to talk about, where do cheetahs live? Okay. So I'm going to go back in my book and I'm going to learn about where do cheetahs live. Okay. Cheetahs live in Africa. They roam on grassy plains. These places are called savannas. The cats need big areas to chase prey. So in my presentation, I want to tell you about where cheetahs live. Cheetahs can be found in Africa. And remember, I don't want to copy the words word for word. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the internet and I'm going to find, so at first I was looking for pictures of cheetah, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a picture of Africa so that I can put it on my Google slide to match. Sometimes if you look for, it'll show you a map of where cheetahs live. So I could do map of where cheetahs live. There we go. And so look how cool. It actually, if you look right here in the little map key, it tells you that it actually is identifying where they live. So what a perfect picture for my page. Okay, so I'm just going to paste my picture. And if you are on a laptop, you can like 2-finger click, and you should be able to click paste. If you're on a computer, a desktop computer, you might have to do like a right click and click paste. All right, so I can put my picture there. Where do cheetahs live? Cheetahs can be found in Africa. Okay, and then if I want to add another slide, I'm going to go up here to the top and click slide and click a new slide. If I wanted to duplicate the slide, I could click duplicate, go back up and slide, duplicate the slide, and it just makes a copy of it. But you don't really need, I only do that if I'm just trying to copy the colors, and then I can just click and erase, okay? What do they eat? So I'm just going to start answering some questions about cheetahs, just so I can make a good presentation. And obviously I want to go back to this and make sure that I have a cool picture of cheetahs for my title. Ooh, that's a cool one. Let's see. I like this one. So I'm going to click on this one, and I'm going to copy, click copy. And then I go back to my presentation, and I'm going to do that paste again. Ooh, wow. Sometimes it's going to happen like that. It's going to be really big. What you do is you go to the corner, and when you see the arrow that has the line that has the arrows on each side, then you have the picture in the right way. And what you're going to do is you're just going to pull it down and scale it down so that it's smaller. Okay. All right. So I have my title page. I have where do cheetahs live, and now I can start talking about what do they eat. And remember, I don't want to guess on my information. I want to make sure that I've actually read the book and I know what they eat. So I'm going to go to my table of contents. Where would I go to find out what cheetahs might eat? Yeah, that's right. Page 12, because it says chasing food. So I want to go to page 12. All right, so we're going to go to page 12. If I read page 12, it says chasing food. Cheetahs hunt alone during the daytime. They use good eyesight to find prey. Then they chase it. They eat mostly antelopes and hares. And if you don't know, hares are a type of rabbit. Okay, so when I go to my presentation, I can talk about what do they eat. Okay, now I don't see a text box. So how do I get a text box if I don't have one? So what I want you to do is go over to insert. You see how you can insert? You can insert images, you can insert text box, audio, video, shapes, tables, charts, diagrams. So we're going to insert a text box and click wherever we want it to go. And then that way we can start typing. So what do they eat? Cheetahs eat antelope and hare. And then how do they get their food? They catch their food by running very fast. And then I could keep talking about how they do it. Now, on this page, do you think I should put a picture, and I can make it bigger so I can copy my text, and I can go over here to where the numbers are, and I can increase the font size, can change my text box, and then I want to edit, go back and fix up my sentences so it looks right by running very fast. Okay, and I can keep talking about this. Now, when I become an expert, I don't want to just read one book. So I would read another book about cheetahs and maybe even watch some videos so that I could talk even more about this. Okay, I don't want to look at this cool fun fact. Catching prey makes cheetahs tired. They rest for half of an hour before they eat. Isn't that cool? All right, so this is just an example of a quick run through of how to start a presentation. When you are finished, you can then add like some animation. So when it says change transition, so we can object transition, add an animation. So we might want it to fade in. Look how it's going to fade in. So So that's like animation. And we can add it to the different things. So when you want to click on it, like here's my text. Oops. So then I can click animation, add an animation, and maybe I want it to zoom in. All right, so now we're going to see what happens. Let's play it. All right, so our slide came in. Now when I click, there comes my picture and it's zooming in or fading in. And now let's watch what's going to happen to my title. Cheetahs. Okay, so we clicked on slide, click slide or press enter to continue. Okay. So we clicked on transitions to make all that happen. So when we present it, those transitions that we chose will appear. Isn't that cool? All right, so this is just a brief introduction into making a Google slide that you can use for any of your creations to show your learning for your work from round 2. We can't wait to see, and you can email these to that Helms email address. It is helms4340@gmail.com, and we would love to see your presentations.